Alrighty, we're gonna get started. Build together. So we are literally having a build-a-thon experience. I'm gonna get my eyes on, but that is so far away. Okay, I probably won't see what y'all are saying to me. But welcome. As always, I want to share some things that you can do when it comes to your money marketing and sales goals too. It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, literally having a build-a-thon boss experience with the lovely ladies in the circle. Yay! I would do all the rotations and the turns, but I can't do that right now. But let's do this. Let's jump right into the session because today's conversation is around digital products, right? Do you build digital products, yes or no? Drop that into the comment box for me so I can see. Are digital products a part of your brand universe, right? A lot of things, keeping it real, that worked before ain't working no more when it comes to digital products. So people are saying that the digital product era is dying, but it's actually evolving. So, what we want to do is actually talk about what you should be doing if you don't want to be a dinosaur in the digital marketing space, right? If you don't want to go extinct, if you don't want to close your doors, because unfortunately, yesterday, day one, 3 days together here in North Carolina, day one of our little mini conversations was about the fact that several small businesses, amazing women entrepreneurs that we have loved and laughed with for over a decade plus, are closing their doors. And I know I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be you. So, what we're trying to do is to talk about how to rise above the recession, how to recession proof your business, and essentially make sure that when it comes to being an innovator in this space, you are always 10 steps ahead of the game. So, can you see me?
Yes.
Yes. You can see me? Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to make sure that I share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. If you haven't already done so, especially my ladies in the room with me, drop into the chat box so everybody can see who you are and where you are in this beautiful world to get today. Of course, you know me. I am a New Yorker, right? I'm a Brooklyn girl living in a North Carolina world. So let me know where you are and what is up with you. Now, as I'm sharing this out, I want you to do our first activity, which is to share one space that you would like to put out there. Could be your Instagram, could be your website, could be your YouTube channel. So if you're in our live stream happening right now, we're talking about digital products. We're talking about the fact that a lot of folks are saying the digital product era is dying, and we are trying to rise above the noise, right? And the fear baiting and all the things that's going wrong. So jump into the chat, whether you are live or on the replay side. Let's start making this a build together experience by sharing our individual platforms and communities strategically. And of course, I always like to say, if you're catching me on the replays side, drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. So I am sharing this out. Let me take off my eyes. I'm gonna put them back on in a second. But I want to make sure that we can get that done first, and then we will move into the next thing that I want to talk about with you. And hopefully, at some point, I can, after this, and later today, after we do all the fun things that we are going to do, I'll check back in with those of you who left comments so that I can hang out with you guys virtually that way as well. So I've got one more share. So many groups and pages and spaces on social media. I've got one more spot to plug this into. All right, let's do it. Okay, so as I have done my due diligence, sharing is caring. Feel free to share this out as well with your groups, your communities. Like, heart it up. If you're excited about the conversation today, tap on them likes, tap on them hearts. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. For me, what I want to do is first talk about the fact that because things are different, because things that worked before aren't working anymore, because people are feeling the crunch of the economy, a lot of people are not spending the money that they were spending back in the day. Okay, let's keep it real. Even ourselves are tightening our belts and getting a little bit more strategic as far as where we put our money, honey. Number one. And then number two, what you got to do is also think about the fact that I would say in the last 5 years, the digital space, the competition has like grown exponentially, right? Creating digital products, while it's kind of contradictory to say that the era is dying when everybody's trying to be an influencer, when everybody's trying to create digital products, when every time you go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, somebody like, hey, let me talk to you about how to make money today, right? But with that, the oversaturation has caused a lot of frustration for people who are feeling digital product fatigue. They're like, I don't need another damn ebook. I don't need another $27 product. I don't need another course. I don't need another that. And you're like, wait, that's what I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to sell digital products. I'm trying to sell ebooks. I'm trying to sell courses. It's not so much that the digital product era is dying. It's just that everybody keeps trying to do it the old way, right? And that's not okay. You have to give something different to your community. And the big word for me is, well, there are going to be a couple of big words I drop on y'all today. But the first one is experiences, okay? Experiences. So I'm here at the beautiful Greenville Hilton. This is where I love to do my in-person events. The next one is coming up in a couple of months. I said mints. The next one is coming up in a couple of months. So if you missed that one, my ladies get exclusive access first. But if you missed that one, you can register for the next one. I just have a few non-member spaces, okay? That's the first thing that I want to say. But one of the things I like to do is create a brand experience. I have this beautiful portrait. Everybody came in and was like, who made that? I was like, Ross. I actually got it from Ross, but I love pop. I love color. I want to be able to get up in a minute and kind of maybe take you around the room. As you can see, my step and repeat, what is it called? Expandable brand thingies behind me. You can see, and we're going to get into actual digital and print on demand products in a minute. I've got my products here as well. The ladies are going to be doing video content, so there are spaces on the side to do video and by the kitchen area to do video. Creating an experience, whether it is virtual or it's in person, okay? That's number one. Number two, baby, it's the community for me. What is the name of your community? So I'm going to ask you guys, LaVon, I know you have a community for your circle.
Yes, it's Live Vibrantly.
Live Vibrantly is your community. I got my Sister Son Circle. You're working on creating more classes and communities for your circle right now, yes. Tiffany. Mm-hmm. And your brand?
Relationships on the go.
Do you have a brand name for your tribe yet?
No.
Okay. Just relationships on the go. Okay, but working on a brand name as well. Do you have a name for your community? I know you've got your gatherings that you are branding, right?
Yeah, but my private group is the Well Station Woman to Woman.
The Well Station Woman to Woman. Okay. Karen, have you thought about it? You're like, don't even come over here. No.
I mean, it's in my mind, but it hasn't been created.
Okay. It's okay. So number one, you want to think about how you're going to rise above everybody doing the same old regular schmegular thing. First thing for you is the experience, number one, and the community, number two, because that's going to matter. That's going to matter a lot. The experience that I've put together this weekend is Build Together because we are doing it on our own, and a lot of folks are struggling alone. I mean, life is just hitting us hard, right? Like real hard. And entrepreneurship can be a very, very, very lonely journey. So what I am doing, which kicks off this weekend, is we're doing a bossathon, build-a-thon, I should say. I'm always talking about my bosses, but it's a build-a-thon, okay? So we're working on building projects this weekend. And if you want to do that with me, this is a part of the conversation, but you can also experience the Build Together Build-a-thons. I'm going to be doing a 7-day and then a 90-day. And you can learn more about that at sistersense.com/build together. Okay, anybody can put that into the URL. I love you for free. Just drop that into the chat for me. If you want to work with the community, I'm going to be doing pop-ups this weekend while I'm hanging out with the ladies, but I'm also hosting a 7-day Build Together Build-a-thon and a 90-day Build-a-thon. Okay, so you want to create experiences in person or virtual for your audience. Some of them can be short, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, like that example that I just gave to you, number one. Some of them can be longer, number two, 4 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever you want to do, okay? But it's so important for you to think about your experiences, your community, and the kind of activities you want to have with your communities. Because here's what. Right now, again, it's not about the regular, smegula. It's not about giving people a $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $1,000 course that they never actually finish, okay? It's about interactivity. I'm going to drop these words on you. How are you making your experiences interactive? How are you making your experiences community-based? What are you doing to separate yourself from the crowd? So I've got virtual swag for those of you who are going to be in my Build Together experiences, but I have actual swag for this is like one of my favorite parts. All right now. I've got actual physical swag for my ladies here, okay? So one of the things, and I know I'm going to give y'all a lot right now. So I didn't say this, but Google Doc it up. Go to docs.google.com, create a Google Doc. This is the Build Together Bossathon. We literally are starting now so that you can start to take experiences, start to take notes, right? We're talking about right now you working on the fact that even though a lot of folks are struggling out here in these internet streets because the digital era is dying in a lot of ways, you don't want that to be you, right? So come through. We're talking about experiences. We're talking about evolution. We're talking about community. We're talking about engagement activities. What are you going to do? Okay. Another word is scalable. We ain't get there yet. We're going to get there. We ain't get there yet. So think about your brand name, your brand messaging, for as far as your community is concerned, the kind of experiences that you want to do. Like I said, this one here is Build Together. It's a part of my Spring into Action, which I do every quarter. I have a branded experience. Fire Start Your Year, quarter one, Spring into Action, quarter two, print your content to cash flow, quarter three, print your profits, quarter four, okay? Branded experiences may be overarching for the year versus quarterly, or just things that you do seasonally, okay? I'm throw a lot at you. Now, a lot of times I'm working on, I'll tell you, it's called CC. CC is my AI-powered clarity coach. And baby, let me tell you something right now. If you want to win, you better take advantage of creating your own AI something, okay? That's another conversation for another day. But AI is definitely taking over. And how are you going to rise above the pack by integrating AI? And it's few other things that are happening right now I'll be talking about inside of Build Together that I need you to know, because you want to be able to grow, right? I've been in business for 20 plus years. I have seen different political climates. I have seen people come and go. A lot of folks have closed their doors. I am still here. If I know how to do one thing, that's keep my behind in the game. And I want to make sure you stay in the game too. So I shared with you AI And CC is my AI-powered business clarity coach. And CC stands for Clarity Coach, right? When you can't ask me, ask CC. And so we've been doing quite a bit with AI, specifically ChatGPT, to get clear, all right? I won't go through all the things that we did yesterday, but I'm gonna help you with some things out today. So if you can't quite figure out your brand messaging, what you want your experiences to be, what you want your community to be, you may, outside of checking in with me, go to ChatGPT for some extra clarity, okay? So let's keep talking about, hopefully y'all have some sort of document and you're tracking what we're doing here. I have what I call my ABC methodology when it comes to content creation. There are a lot of different A, B, and C content pieces, digital products that you can produce. Build Together is the same thing. ABC for me, when it comes to building together in this experience, is A, you got to build your authority. Who sees you as an authority in your space? Where they're like, if I don't go to nobody else, I'm going to you because you know what the hell you're talking about. You know what I need to do, so I need to be talking to you. Do people see you as an authority? Okay. And it's funny because yesterday at some point I saw you, Karen, you leaned over to Elizabeth and you were like, okay, I'm doing this, but for this, I'm gonna need to talk to you for that, right? People see you as an authority, and before they move to that next step, they ready to go to you. Number one. Number two, be brand. Be brand. So literally before I hit record, LaVon was like, so what are your brand colors? Right? And I was like, I have to think about that. Well, I mean, you can see here, purple, baby, it's the win for me. I love my turquoise blue. I've got on my mustard yellow. Oftentimes when ladies come out and we take pictures and we do voted videos and things of that nature, you're gonna see those things trickled in my brand pieces, in what I wear. And that's the thing too. People go like, how do I create an experience where my photos are photo fabulous? Like literally wear your brand, right? You'll see me wear blue or mustard gold or green, something that fits in with that brand experience, right? And we did some really good clarity prompts. I call these CCQs, prompts to put into ChatGPT. And then the ladies shared some great ones as well. LaVon had a couple, and I can't tell you what those are because you have to be a part of the Build Together experience, whether it's the 7-day or the 90-day, okay? But when it comes to branding, I got some good CCQ ChatGPT prompts for you, okay? But just lean in because we're going to do that as part of the 7 and 90-day talk about branding. But at least here we're getting you started. So, branded experiences. Let's go into the virtual swag. What's in these bags? Be here for the next one. If you missed this one, the next one is coming up in a couple of months. Now, I might do a pop-up in a couple of months, but then the definite next one is in October. I might do a little small one in the middle. We'll see. But you want to think about the kind of things you want to put on your calendar, kind of interactive experiences, or how you're going to engage your audience so that you're building something that is bigger than you. Okay? One thing that you need to do when it comes to communities is think about the fact that you have a message, and with that message, you should be creating a movement. And right now, I want y'all to move onto this movement of you need to build together because we build better together, right? Sometimes we get onto things and we get fired up, but then the fire fizzles and you don't have anybody to keep you accountable, right? It's like yesterday you were like, okay, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. I said, I'm a police you now. I'm gonna give you 5 to 10 minutes, but you're gonna come up with something you're gonna do today. I said, okay, it's been past 10 minutes. You'll say, all right, I got it. Thanks for the accountability. You need that, right? So let's look in these damn bags because I know y'all waiting. Let's stop talking and open my bag, please. And then we will jump back into some things that I want you to do. Again, to make sure that you do not die out. You don't dinosaur out as part of the digital product, digital marketing evolution that's happening right now. Okay? So turn. I'm gonna try to do this without dropping anything. I'm gonna grab this one right here. These are probably some of the heaviest bags I've done in a while.
Yay!
The suitcase.
We like the suitcase. Okay. We like heavy things.
We do. And you know, some of y'all drove, some of you took the train, the plane, whatever you needed to do to get here. So, okay, so I have a problem with these things. I'm gonna show it to you. This thing right here. I have a problem. I love laptop desks. It's like Oprah's favorite.
You get a bag.
You get it back. You get it back. I love laptop desks, okay? I like to be comfy wherever I am. Thank you, ma'am. Especially when I do Boss on the Beach sessions, I'll have a different type of laptop desk that has like a cushion on it. But baby, this is the win for me. I found these last year and I said my ladies need to have these. So this is interesting. So you go like this, and you go like this, and then you put it on your lap so that you can do your thing. And then you can open it, and then it's got a little compartment, right? This is absolutely like, it's cool. This is the, I'm on the couch, I am in the bed, I'm doing what I need to do. Kind of a laptop desk, okay? But they're all, to me, it's all about the lightweight. Because I want to be able to have things that I can just put in a bag and go. And I don't want to pop this thing, but it pops into place. And then when you, okay, I was like, I don't want to break nobody's stuff. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I haven't brought these back in such a long time. And it's funny because when I originally, you're just like divine right timing when you talk, by the way. Because yesterday you were like, I still have my diamond USB flash drive. Some of y'all remember that.
I didn't get one.
You heard about it.
I heard about it. I never got one.
I gotta bring it back. And then and then when I had those, I had these, which are these little bags right here. And whoever bag this is, I'm sorry because I gotta open it.
I don't mind.
But these are little pouches. They have, because the gadget girls, how many things you need? You need like a thing with like a thing with like a thing. So you got a lot of things, right? And I used to give these out as part of my Jumpstart Your Business toolkits. And they're little thingies like this. And back in the day, we used to use a lot of the card flash drives. So you could put that, but still, like your little cables, you got 50 of those.
Yes.
You know, we both came with the Hot Mess tote bag with like a bunch of cables in the bag. You can throw them in here and then throw this in the bag. Right. I said, listen, my book bag looked just like your bag. I had like 50 cables pulling out all over the place. All the gadget girls, you know how that go. Now, in the conversation around branding, you notice that when I do give you things, I like to make sure they're in the brand colors, number one. This one was a good find. I found this one last year, and I absolutely love these because number one, they're so useful. I always say it's about my water and my Wi-Fi. As long as I have both, I'm good. And these were so cute. I got a whole box of them. So some of y'all might come back and get another one because I got a lot of them. And then they perfectly match the brand.
Yay.
Oh, I looked at this and I was like, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. All right. So usually we go to the movies or we do like inside Netflix and chill thing. I bought the Oculus the last time with you and Afi, and I left it at home, but I can go home and bring it back. But anyway, I've been holding out on these right here. I have a box of these, okay? And my self-care ladies will appreciate these. These are mini puzzles, but they got that Black Girl Magic vibe to them. So I got a whole box of these, whether we hang out and Netflix and chill with them tonight, or you take it home and do it, all right? It's in there for you. And then, okay, this is gonna start to get a little bit too much for me. Okay, so here's another one. So yesterday we were talking about the cable and the retractable cord, right? So again, apologies to anyone this one is going to, because you know they all was wrapped, as you can see, but I had to open them. We need to stay charged up. Okay, in order to maintain our momentum and build together, we need to stay charged up. A lot of times I will give you guys external battery chargers or something to keep you charged on the go. If you know, you know. This one is the new for me. Because listen, I got an iPhone, but I got different iPhones. And then now we got the USB-C and the micro USB, all the things. Okay, so this one got all of them in there, number one. And then it's retractable, number two. So that regardless of what you got something to charge into. Okay. And then what you do, you put it in your little bag.
The mini swag bag.
The mini swag bag. The bag in the bag, okay? Okay, so what else is in here for you? Okay, now we get into the books of it all. Is this one missing something? No, there's everything in here. All right, so several things. Yesterday we had the Publishing Inspiration Station, lots of books to kind of get you inspired. I wanted to give you several things. So the first thing is the monthly minis planner is in here, and then some of you guys have the Sister Sense magazine, because you should be creating brand products, right? So one of my signature brand offers is teaching people how to create minis. I got a great question. One of the ladies said yesterday, what's a mini? Bite-sized digital products, many of which are mini just because based on the size versus a traditional digital product, right? They're easier for you to create and easier for your audience to consume, especially when you think about some people don't got time to be reading 300 pages, number one. Some people don't gonna be time to be watching your 10 3-hour videos, number two. I'm talking to me, okay? I'm stepping on my own damn toes. Some folks like mini because it's easier for them to consume. And let's face it, we all got a lot to do. It's going to be easier for you to create, okay? So a mini mag, some of you guys have a mini version of a magazine that I put together. This is a monthly mini planner because one thing you should think about is planners. OMG, it's the planner for me, right? Creating planners that help support whatever branded product you are creating. Now, there are two different types of planners, and guess what? I put both of them in your bag, okay? So hold up, let me put some of this back in here, number one, and then I'll show you number two. So this is, some of you know Pink Lomaine because you follow her or you follow her through me. Baby, she is that melanin magic. So you know me, I am Black girl power. Like, if I'm gonna give you stuff in the bag that's not me, usually I'm supporting another Black woman, Black girl power. This, I believe I got this through Izzy and Liv. This is one of their pillowcases, and I got a couple of those. No, this is Pink Lomaine. I have several Izzy and Liv, but these are Pink Lomaine, she's an artist. So I bought her pillowcases and a whole bunch of stuff. But this is one of her older planners. However, it's still amazing. Just enjoy it for what it is. But this is more like a traditional planner. Now, I have templates for you all because we did the 12-week planner a few months ago. It's part of the book project. So it's in the book, 12 books in 12 month series, okay? This is traditional style dated planner with, you know, the different months and all the things. I like these both for usage, but also for inspiration, right? As far as what you can do. Like I said, we have our own customizable version of a 12-week planner that we did about 2 months ago that you all have access to, but then also digital make it physical too. So that's something that y'all need to be thinking about as well. You want to rise above the pack. You don't just want stuff that's just sitting there digital. You want to be able to show and tell. Here is the physical version of my product. And I'll show you some client projects as well. They're awesome. But this is how things pop off. Y'all, reels, Instagram reels, TikTok, YouTube shorts. You can't show your digital product unless you find creative ways to do that. Printing them and giving them the printable version is one way. Okay? This is another kind of planner. So I said, listen, here are the 14 different signature mini digital products that I have. Do you want to create them? And this planner breaks down the minis, number one, mini series, and then has space for people to actually work on their idea. Y'all got the worksheet template. This is the same damn pages that's in this thing. Okay? So if you're like, I want to create a well woman experience, and here are like 7 fundamental keys to being a well woman, map it out in your planner, right? So what kind of planners can you produce? The dated ones is one example, but you're taking it as another example when it's data. Like they're putting in their information based on a branded experience, a branded framework that you have put together, okay? So this is show and tell in a way, because I want you to be able to think about, want you to see, but think about what you can do with that, okay? So, you know, I like to have fun and put little fun things in here, but everything is in here with an intention. Nothing is just kind of random, like, oh, let me give them, you know, I don't know, some Legos. I didn't, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to you, okay? If I'm gonna talk to anybody, it's ChatGPT. I ain't talking to you. ChatGPT make me money, okay? So y'all don't ChatGPT like we ChatGPT, okay? We were kikiing it up yesterday. And I want to be able to share different ChatGPT strategies with you all. I want to make sure that you're clear about your next best steps. So let me know if you have questions about the Build Together experience. We're kicking it off with a 7-day, number 1, and that's going to lead into the 90-day, number 2, so that we can continue this conversation. I'll be doing some pop-ups with you all just to kind of give you a taste of what we're doing in the in-person. Like I said, the next one is coming up in a couple of months, but you can register literally right now. When you go to Build Together, if you sign up, whether you sign up for the 7-day or the 90-day, you can add on the next in-person to that at an early bird reduced rate. Okay, I got you. You ready? I'm ready. I'm beyond ready to build together with you, right? We build better together. So let me do this. It's like, oh, I thought I was done, but I'm not. So there are different ones in here. So I have 2 laptop situations for you, but I do have a surplus, and I do live 10 minutes away from here. So if you get one and you like, but damn, I want the other one, then you can invest in the second one. But you know, you get one, so it is what it is. Let me look at this one. This is the different one. I work in my car a lot. So I was sitting in my car, and this woman, I was sitting at Sam's Club. I dropped my son off, and this woman, she knocked on my window. It's like, hello, can I help you? She was like, I just want to say, I hope you have a blessed day, because I've been watching you, and you are working hard. I was like, oh, thank you. I like, who likes working in their car? Is it just me?
I have a mobile office.
You have a mobile office too? Listen, I am all about the work in my car situation. I'm not trying to tear nothing, so let me do this nicely. Some of you guys, does everybody here drive? Because if you don't drive, it's a moot point. Does everybody drive? Okay. Oh, you're a trained lady. Okay, you're a trained lady. So this one you put on your car wheel. Ooh. So you flip the wheel over, you latch it to the wheel, and this is just my life. I'll sit here, I got my iPad, I have my ice because I need my crushed ice, and then I got all my charging things, and I'm good to go. Only thing I need is my hubby's car. You can charge while the car is off. I have to turn mine on. Like, dang. But other than that, I'm good to go. So this is a great one. And again, I am a connoisseur when it comes to mobile laptops. Y'all have gotten pretty much every version I got. I gave y'all one time like one that had a wooden top and then a cushion at the bottom. That was another one. You like that one? Yeah, listen. Yeah. You can never have, these are like, to me, these are the red bottoms, okay, for my life. That make me happy.
So you can actually go get some red bottoms.
These are the things that make me happy. So I know that the tripods, and well, everyone except Karen, but you gonna leave with a tripod. I gotta find that container. Can I steal somebody's are you recording?
No.
Okay. So here's another one. You can take the phone off. Well, no, you can leave it on. Oh, it's too late now. I'm recording on mine, but pretty much everyone has one of these tripods that you can put into your pocketbook. Do we still call them pocketbooks? I don't know. No, what do we call them nowadays? Young people don't know about pocketbooks.
That's an old word.
That's an old word. So, you know, it's like this, a little bullet, you drop it in your bag, you're good to go. But wherever you are able to create your content, right? I love that Elizabeth inspired LeVon to start doing 50 videos while she is here this weekend. And I'm going to follow suit and do my videos as well. Like literally, as the ladies are watching me, they are recording themselves because you should be recording yourselves. You are the content. Listen, if you like, well, I don't know what to create for social media, baby, you're going to die out. I'm going to keep it real with you. Digital marketing, you are the content. You are the brand. And when you understand that, you're going to find the resources around you that support you when it comes to creating your amazing. Okay? You get your laptop desk. Everybody's like, listen, they're going downstairs in the courtyard or in the lobby or while we're in here and they are recording. So they're working. And let's get it straight. Men, they look any old way. Okay? They hit record. The hair is all up in here. They don't care what they look like. We need to be cute before we get in front of the damn camera. And while you cute, what did I think yesterday? Tiffany did a chat GPT. It was like, I'm hanging out with my business besties this weekend. While you cute hanging out with your business besties, hit record. Hit record. While you cute and going to church in the morning, hit record. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to praise the Lord. Now, I saw something happen. Can y'all still see me?
Yes.
Okay. So I saw something click out over there. I was like, what's going on? But that is certainly.
It's a delay. Maybe that's what it's a delay.
It's a delay. Okay. I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I think I'm on my 5G, but we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna swing this one this way. Like I said, I have. Even if you don't get it in your bag right now, I do have both versions of the laptop desk. That's the only difference. And so, I know, LeVon, I'm definitely going to give you this one because you said you're a train girl, right? But if you do want the laptop one, the car one, just let me know. You have the car one already, so.
Can I have the other one?
Yeah.
Get into it. Just a clear one.
She has the car one. I gave her the clear one. I'm going to get you a car one. I'm going to get you a clear one. Okay. And then Elizabeth, I'll give you a car one. If you want me to bring 2 clear ones from the house, just let me know. Because I have.
Oh, were you giving this to me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that was everything else. Okay. Everything else in there.
Okay.
And then I'll bring the some extra clear ones.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll bring some extra clear ones. And so this one is yours. And then I have different bags. I always tell y'all, some of the bags are just brand color specific. Some bags have my logo on it so that, you know, you just find different ways to create your experience. Everyone should have virtual swag bags because not everybody going to be in person with you. What would you put in your community next experience virtual swag bag? Okay, I'm going to challenge you to think about that. And we can talk about that in a little bit, but start thinking about that Because here's the thing about experiences. You are giving them something they are not used to, right? And so when they come and you're like, oh, you're in our webinar, you're doing our experience, here's your virtual swag bag. They're like, what? What's that? I was a part of an amazing 3-day, and I always love to be a part of other people's stuff. I got a box, and in the box was so much stuff, and some of them had stickers. It said, "Don't open me until she says so." It's like, okay, okay, and we had confetti. We did some little fun activities. We had our workbooks in there. And then she has this thing about ducks, right? And so I was like, okay, we sitting, we doing the thing. We talking about ducks. It was meaningful, right? And then she's like, all right, open up your box. I open up my box. It's a little duck. But we all got different ducks.
Okay.
Mine looks like a square Lego piece. And I love Legos. And I love structuring things and putting it together. So I was like, this is my duck. I love it. Everybody's on the screen, on the Zoom, and they're showing their ducks. And it was such a cute little thing. Whether it's a virtual experience or in person, this is how you evolve with what's going on right now. You be different before anybody else realizes that's one of the reasons why they're not making it. Because it's not that people aren't buying courses. It's not that they're not buying ebooks. They're not buying for everybody anymore. They're smarter, so they're smarter shoppers. We're in the recession, so they're tighter buyers. And ultimately, they've learned by being smarter shoppers what they want and what they don't want and what they do want, right? We are, we're, especially in an economy like this, when you have to slow down your spending, we're more thoughtful where we put our dollars. So when we buy it, that doesn't to say that we don't impulse buy, but when we buy it, a lot of times we're really buying into that thing. And the more you can clearly show the value of what you do, you start to build a community around you who want those things consistently. They're like, I already know what I'm going to get from so-and-so. I'm down. I am down. And that's what you want, both in low ticket and in high ticket experiences. So I showed you guys yesterday, I'm working on a children's book project, right?
Yes.
And this particular person, there are several R's, and we'll talk about the R's in a second. This particular person was referred to me by his godfather, and I work with him all the time. And he was like, okay, I need to do these children's books. 1, 2, 3. I said, I got you. Here's the proposal. He was like, where, how do I check out? $2,500. That week I had 2 clients sign up at $2,500, 2 clients, $5,000. And all I had to do was number 1, work with a referral, and number 2, work with a reactivated client. You have 3 R's that you need to be aware of. My sister girl, Rochelle Shaw, the amazing $1 million coach that she is, she said, listen, y'all need to be in these streets working on retention, reactivation, and referrals. It ain't never changed. Decades later, it ain't never changed. A lot of folks are struggling right now because they're not, number 1, retaining their people, right? Like if y'all were to think about how many years it's been since you've known me, maybe you know, maybe you don't. Some of you, maybe it's been 5 years. Some of you, maybe it's been 10 years or longer, right? But that's retention. That's one of the reasons I've been here for 20 years, right? How are you retaining people? The client that came back, one is, he's a new client. I'm doing his children's book. Another client, I built her website like somewhere between 10 to 15 years ago. She said to me, LaShonda, that same week, I'm ready for a new website. I'm ready to do something different, and I need you. She was like, thank God you're still around. I need you. So between the two, those 2 projects I was working on. Now, I have a client who, Dale, he's one of my favorite clients. He's a surgeon, and he checked in with me, and he said to me, it was like a 3-word or 3-line email. He said, listen, here's the project. This is what I want to do. Send me the invoice. There's nothing else that needs to be said. This is a project. Send me the invoice. Done. Y'all sitting up in these internet streets trying to figure out how to TikTok dance. I can't help you, okay? We don't do that in these streets because trends die. Which is not to say that you don't want to be on trends, but you don't want to have trends be the foundation of your business, because when the trend dies, what? You die. You have to have sustainable business practices that go beyond what these so quote unquote gurus or influencers are telling. Oh, what you need to do is you need to learn how to do this new thing, because at the end of the day, when that thing is over, you need the foundation of a solid, sustainable business. These 3 R's. I ain't telling you them just they sound cute. I'm telling you them because they work. How are you integrating retention, reactivation, and referrals into your business? What we're doing in the Bossathon, and I didn't even get to that, okay? I'm going to wrap up with what we're doing in the Bossathon. Time check. Okay, y'all got 8 minutes with me, and then I'm going with my ladies. We'll get ready for our next session, and then we get ready for lunch, okay? I might do a little pop-up a little later, but we'll see. What you have to understand is that in order to maintain and rise above, you have to know where your referrals are coming from. If you're not coming, that's a problem. You ain't doing your job if you're not getting referrals. Where your reactivation is coming from. When people, they ain't been around, but they're like, oh, I'm ready. If you're not getting people to reactivate. And your retention, meaning the people who are there every single month. These is my ride or dies right here, okay? This is my ride or dies right here. And being in a space where you work on your retained clients, your reactivated clients, your referral clients is going to help you rise above, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Now, what we are working on in the Bossathon is very specific projects around ABC. When I say content, I'm about, like, you know, kids, ABCs. We got our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Yes, right? The first ABC I said to you guys, authority, brand, community. That's like the framework of the Build Together experience. You're individually working on your authority, brand, and community building efforts, okay? So if you want to work on those 3 things, whether it be the 7-day or the 90-day that I'm doing, and it's coming up, okay? Opportunities expire. Those 2 things are happening. You sign up, and if you want to add on the next North Carolina workshop, all the dates and details are at sizzlesense.com/build together. If you want to put that into the link for me, anybody, I will love you for free for that. Just as a friendly reminder, if you do want to be a part of these experiences, whether they be virtual or in person, okay? That's number 1 for you. Number 2, here's another ABC. We are working on audios. That's 1A. Quite a few ladies are working on audios in different ways, whether it be podcasts or audiobooks, just to name a few. And then we're working on B's. Books and bundles, please, are 2 of my favorite B's, right? And then we are working on C's. Baby, it's the C's for me. Classes, courses, challenges, community, continuity. There are different things that you can do when it comes to revenue, but you don't know how to grow if you're trying to do it solo. You don't know what you don't know, but you know you're not making as much money as you want to. Still, you're trying to figure it out on your own, and you cannot do it alone. I believe Build Together is a combination of consistent motivation and accountability, but also having the opportunity to learn things you just don't know, right? So I loved the conference, the virtual conference that I was in, because I got to see how she did her thing. And not only did I see different ways to approach my experiences, but different ways to approach building my business, because she taught me things, right? They say you cannot be what? The smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, damn it, you got to change the room. Change the room. or create the room so that you attract more people like you doing what you all need to do, right? Hence ABC, C being community. So when it comes to your build efforts, we are building like a boss. We're building ABC offers. If you literally want to jump in and get the templates, you can get them right now. When you go over to citizensense.com/build together, if you sign up for the 7-day, which has not started, okay? We're going to start within the next 2 weeks, the 7-day challenge, and then from there we're going to do the 90-day challenge, okay? And I'm not for play. I already put your templates in there. You don't get all the templates my ladies get. They get all the good goods, okay? But you will get some great good goods because you will get in the 7-day audio, book, and course templates. And then in the 90-day, baby, it's the win for me. You get 16 templates varying from audio templates, book templates, course templates, class templates, continuity, because who wants to build continuity? That means you're building a subscription-based offer for your community. Those templates are, before even the Build Together experience starts, those templates are inside of your Getting Started Build Together guide, okay? And you get all of that plus time with me and even one-on-one, because you need the opportunity for us to talk one-on-one about what you need to do, right? Creating a personalized action plan for you. You get 3 one-on-one clarity sessions with me as part of the 90-day experience. Any questions, of course, email citizensense@gmail.com, or when you're on the citizensense.com website, click the gray tab on the right to send me a voice message. What we're going to do now, which is what I'm wrapping up with you all today, okay, is we're working on the ladies' ABC projects. One thing that is a beautiful thing is creating your own brand. So I'm going to show you, and I'll pass this around for the ladies to see, my Momentum series, because I believe, especially in this kind of economy and political climate, you have to be able to move forward with momentum, right? And if you feel like you're fired up, but your fire has fizzled, building your projects together will help. This is my Momentum bundle, and I might be a little bit far away because sometimes I'm closer to the screen. I'm on my iPhone. This is the Momentum 12-week journal, number 1. This is the Momentum 12-week workbook, number 2. This is the Momentum Commit Challenge, number 3. This is the Momentum Clarity Cards card deck, number 4. So some of the projects that we're doing here, they all have templates, right? So the ladies have the opportunity to pick from a suite of the Build Together projects. Card decks is one, coloring books is another, creating client portals is another. Some of the C, A, B, and C projects are different in person versus in the 90-day versus in the 70-day, okay? I believe in what I call the L's, light, and the next is light, level up, and what's the middle one? Why am I I'm having brain fog right now. Light, level up, next level. There we go. I'm like, what? So, I believe in having different experience. Next level, obviously, coming out, hanging out with us. We're in person here in North Carolina. Light level, the 7-day virtual experience gets you started. And then level up, the 90-day accelerator, okay? So you can do 1, 2, or all of them, whichever ones work for you. And like I said, checking if you have questions. So being able to build out a bundle, journal, challenge, planner book, card deck, being able to create individual pieces that fall together in a theme, that's one thing you want to think about, right? And then I have another example. This is not my product, but one that I purchased, the Inner Child Recovery book, because who doesn't need to work on their inner child, right? The Inner Child Coloring book. This is the Inner Child Recovery Workbook. And then the Inner Child Recovery Journal by Linda Hill. Embrace your inner child and heal your past trauma. I love these things because number 1, just the content in and of itself is valuable. But number 2, if you're like me and y'all in the community, well, we like to see what other folks is up to. It's not just about the information, but it's the inspiration. And this is just another example. Of course, I finally brought the Becoming book from Michelle Obama, but I didn't bring the devotionals to show you that's one of my favorite combinations too. What does rising above the statement, the digital product era is dying mean to you? Are you creating experiences? Are you building authority? Are you building your brand? Are you building community? Are you building bundles, right? Are you working on mini offers, ABCs? Another project that the ladies have access to are creating mini magazines, right? This is the lovely Kim Coles. This is her gratitude journal. It's a mini book, right? Here is, and I showed several examples. This is J.R. Heimenberger. It's called Substack Books. It's a mini book. We're working mini books because you have to work the room and understand that there are different types of personalities of people you're trying to reach. They want different products. Some people want a course. Some people want a book. Some people want a webinar. Some people want to work with you privately, right? So take this opportunity to work and create your amazing, all right? So I'm going to go because we have lots to do. I thank you for hanging out with me and the community. Normally, I have the ladies come in and just kind of hang out with me, but we'll do that a little bit later, if not later today, tomorrow, okay? So you can meet some of the ladies in the circle. I did show you my purple bag. This is going to be a part of my new swag, these little yellow ones. I think that they're so cute. They're lightweight. But that's just because I'm like a girly girl, but not a girly girl. Like I don't do makeup and all the things, but I like little things like this. I'm a bag obsessed. But okay. I thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this, share, whether you're watching live or on the replay side. Usually it's you and me and God, okay? I'm always like, where two or three are gathered in his name. Why do I say that? Because I know full authenticity, my community is honestly, organically intimate, right? Whether it be intimate circles like this, or even when y'all jump on here and watch me live, because I'm not about the social media beast and feeding the marathon. Y'all don't always see me here. But if you believe in building a business because you care, not just because it's about the money. It's not about everybody, it's about the right bodies. Some of y'all don't want to come on social media because you scared. Only 2 people watching. Ain't nobody watching. It's just you and God. But guess what? How powerful is it to be in a room with you and God? Knowing that you are doing your godly things and living in your purpose. Would you rather do that? Or would you rather sit down and think about all the things you think you want to do, but you never get to? Think about the fact that somebody out there, even if it's one body, might be watching you and is transformed by what you say and even greater what you do. So take this opportunity to know whether it's 1, 2, 3, whether it's just God and me, you're coming forth to share your amazing with the world. Don't block your blessings because you find there's a reason for you to get left behind. There's no reason for you to get left behind. I'm on a tripod on my phone. You do not have to do this alone, and you do not have to do this with the best, biggest, brightest, most expensive tools. Use ChatGPT, use the resources around you, use me. Find a way to get up every day and create your amazing. So, thank you so much for catching me live and on the replay side. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you for the love. We are staying on time and doing what we need to do. Next session starts now.